Greg, how does Scrum help you work more efficiently? I would assume Scrum has something built in for this.
Okay, let me throw a weird question back at you. How does football help you play football more efficiently? And it doesn't. It's just a game. It's a set of rules. Just because you say, hey, I've got a rule book of football, are you a better football player? No, you might know some rules. However, I think I get the gist of the question. Can the Scrum framework help facilitate a team becoming more effective? And I'm like, yeah, totally it can. Just like halftime in a football game can let a team inspect and adapt to figure out what they need to do the next half to be able to win a game. So if you're not in a sports ball, that's just basic stuff that teams do to be able to get better. I think it's the same thing with a Scrum team. If you're building product and you're not taking a timeout or a retrospective once every sprint, or I might even argue at least once a day during a daily Scrum in which you can inspect and adapt how did things go yesterday and what are we doing today towards our goal, we're missing an opportunity. So how does it help you improve? Well, it helps you improve constantly, continuously, at least every day, and on a formal level for the entire team, at least once every sprint. These are opportunities in which we get rid of the roadblocks towards value delivery. What do you think, Rob?
Well, so Scrum is based in, they say it right in the Scrum Guide, based in lean thinking and empirical process control. So back to this lean thinking idea. There's this idea of time boxes in Scrum. So we have these focused events, which are effectively like meetings, but when they're over, they're over. So for example, the sprint retrospective, you carved out an hour and a half for it. Within 30 minutes, you figured out something to improve. Drop the ball. Meeting is over. You're out of there. You know what you're going to improve. We saved an hour in our lives. Let's go grab a beer or let's get back to work. Sprint planning. You get that goal. You get some sort of a plan for the next couple of days of work to just get started. Once you've met the sprint planning goals, the purpose of that event, it's over. Move on. So Scrum, if you stick to these time boxes, can help you reduce a lot of waste. The daily Scrum itself is an opportunity to shorten up other meetings because you're meeting every day. And so you don't have these long ad hoc meetings near the end of the sprint when you realize everything's gone off the tracks. So done well, Scrum can help reduce a lot of waste. Sprint goals and product goals, those are a couple others. Don't do work that doesn't relate to your sprint goal. At least don't do it now.
Yeah.
Right? So we come up with a goal. Everything we do goes through that lens. Does it meet our goal or does it have nothing to do with it? Let's try to avoid it if we can, unless it's super critical. But focus, time boxes, all of these things can really help you save some time in product development using Scrum.
That's huge. So the list was what are all the things in Scrum that help with efficiency? Goals, product goals and sprint goals, the accountabilities, because the boundaries help me not step on your toes and us do redundant things. Every event in Scrum is empirical, and without them, we don't have the opportunity for inspection and adaptation. The whole thing is built around removing waste. Cool.
Hey, thanks for watching that video. Did you like what you heard? If so, you're going to love our Scrum classes. See, not only do we talk about these ideas on YouTube, we're also professional Scrum trainers, and we'd love to have you in one of our classes. So if you need to level up as a Scrum Master or a product owner, maybe you need to learn how to scale Scrum or combine Kanban or UX with Scrum, click the link in our description and you'll find a list of our upcoming classes.
If this is your first time to our channel and you're interested in growing in your agility and understanding things like Scrum and other agile topics, then be sure to get started by subscribing right now and hit that alert button. I don't want you to miss a thing.